pleasure to be coming to you from the Municipal de Butaque in Leganes. I'm Guy Mowbray to bring you commentary along with England legend Sue Smith. And what a story we could get here with promotion on
ready
the
for
cards.
another girls to
What are we
glory
going
match?
to get from this one?
I'm really looking forward to this one. You've got to fancy the chances. It's going to be a difficult game, but they'll be ready. I'm sure they'll start fast, look to take the game to them. I think they're going to do it.
And away we go.
Yep, bad ping immediately, unstable connection, I lost. Already see it as soon as it started, man.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-5-1 or a 4-2-3-1. This can be quite an attacking lineup with the three progressive players behind the lone striker, but you've still got that defensive protection with the two midfielders holding.
This is how the visitors start the game. Gianluigi Donnarumma is in goal. Teo Hernandez starts
Run
with
your
Jeremy
hold it
Frimpong
around.
in the fullback
Getting
positions,
tired, man.
and they'll play with a lone striker up front. Carmona. And it's back with Misa.
Run your people. Run your people. Come on.
Atenea. Good job done to keep it.
Oh, she's playing a clever game.
What the hell? Immediately cheats. Doesn't go anywhere where I pressed.
Strong and needed to be. This is looking better with every stride.
What the hell? Don't pass anywhere that I pressed. Fucking cheating shit. It has to cheat on top of the bad connection, huh?
Yeah,
Yep.
top scorer for the club, and I'm sure the back line have been watching videos of her all week, just trying to understand how they can curtail her influence. It's going to be a long day for them, you feel.
Yep. Whatever you do, it's not gonna pass where I'm pressing.
Bullet. There's a chance to move ahead.
Man, my instant passes sure are slow. They sure are taking a long time, man. So much of fucking delay. Look at this shit. This is a horrible match. Horrible connection. Everything is bad right from the start, man. Sick of this unstable connection crap from Sparklight. What the hell? That was a good pass to Sosa. I like how it went up front to Redondo instead. It's always a good sign when it goes to someone totally different.
Promising move.
Yeah, fuck your hold it, man. What the hell? Cannot pass. That was a good pass. Real good pass. I especially like the part where it doesn't pass. How my controls are unresponsive with this shit connection.
Redondo. Promising move. Now what happens from here? This has to be. And there's the first goal of the match.
Yeah, fuck your team of the year. Donnarumma and your Evo Hullet and all that bullshit. 97 Shaw. Fuck your team.
And then through on goal, she decides to go for power. Absolutely smashes it past the keeper. And you have to say, it was a good finish.
Bullet. Good patient build-up, but not quite the end product. And a goal kick coming up. Atenea. Moving the ball forward, hoping something might open up. This could be dangerous.
Oh, didn't
Oh,
quite
what a
work.
tackle to break up the play.
Oh, it's a cracking bit of defending, that, wasn't it?
And calmly handled despite mounting pressure. Redondo. And the forward progress continues. Oh, she's in! I don't know how he's kept
Fucking
that out.
Donnarumma got
Terrific
lucky.
save. They decide against playing it in. That has gone out. It'll be a throw.
What? They're the ones that kicked it out, so how did they get to have it?
Teeing up the chance now. Olga Carmona. Well, not long to go until the break now, and the hosts are edging this first half.
Yeah, it's a close one, a difficult one to call. I think they'll be the happier of the two sides, though, going in.
Hang on, Sue, they're in.
Oh,
Goalkeeper does
fucking
what he's there to
Donnarumma.
do.
I messed up. I went for a finesse.
Corner now then.
Should have went for the
Good
game
chance to go
changer.
further
It works
ahead.
better for me.
Making decent progress here. Olga Carmona. And it's back with Misa. Carmona. Lovely position to be in, keeping the ball and keeping the lead.
Yeah, they're cruising at the moment, aren't they?
Nope, that's not where I pressed. I pressed it up towards Araya. Come on, game. Quit cheating.
An attack of genuine promise now. And that's a shame for them, nothing doing.
Damn, I had to take the chance because the time's about to run out.
And the first 45 minutes have come and gone here in Leganes.
Just need one more goal to be safe. You never know. Oh man, they must be a PC person. None of my controls are working. You hear this? Yeah, nothing's working in the menu at all. Let me unplug it and replug it. Ah, that fixed it. Man, what a cheater, man. I swear, why would they do that? I'm sure none of the controls worked. What does it do? It just deactivates your controller? Well, if you experience that, just unplug your controller and plug it back in. Because it gave me control back.
And we're back underway for the second 45. Jill Scott. A terrific tackle. The chance has gone. Alba Redondo. Now this might be promising.
Come on, people.
Not so much given away as cleverly won.
Yeah, right place, right time. No messing about there.
Alba Redondo. Oh dear, a mess of their own making. And they've scored again.
Hell yes.
From further in front.
Take
What a
that, you
position to
fucking
be.
cheaters. Trying some bullshit cheat where my controller wouldn't even function in the menu. Now what kind of cheats they gonna try to activate, huh? She's gonna be tired in a little bit, so I better replace her now. Because I've encountered cheats before where you can't sub anybody.
Well, I look at this, he just glides past the defender with ease. And then it's really good centre-forward play, isn't it? Holds off the defender who's putting a lot of pressure on her. And then she just keeps her cool to finish it.
Yep, just gang up on
Ball
him.
given away.
What's wrong with your slow-ass team, dude? Oops. Messed that up. Oops.
Well defended. That's only going
Pressed
to
the
be
wrong
a
button.
goal kick.
I could have had a goal there. With Sosa. Yeah, that was on me.
Rude bullet. That will keep the attack moving nicely.
Nope.
Having a try.
Yeah, you're not getting
There
past
won't
me,
be
so
any rebounds
fuck you,
there.
man.
They might be in. Oh, he saw it coming.
Oh, I thought they were in there. Brilliant awareness.
Ronaldo.
Nope.
Good diving save, although one you'd expect to be.
Okay. Now, let's see. Man, I'm gonna need to pause it again real soon, but I need Galvez to defend this corner. Corners are the one vulnerability of my team, because I have a lot of smaller players.
He's really stepped up today. It's time now for some fresh legs. Having a try.
You're not getting past me, so like
Didn't
that.
give the keeper much trouble at all. Alba Redondo. Now, what can they do from here? Goes on past the defender. Terrific chance.
Take that, Donnarumma.
Clear they go.
Fuck you, Team of the Year, people. Uh-huh. Run away with your cheats and your Team of the Year, people. That's right. Fuck your Donnarumma. Fuck your Hullet. Fuck your 97 Shaw. My girls kicked your ass. And your fucking cheating shit. Trying to make it so my controller don't function at halftime. Can't even use the menus. There you go. Took 9 days from starting Rivals to get to Division 6 to play champs for Liga F. I can show you in the menus too how many wins that took, so you can see, and show you that I don't pay to win. I'll show you those two things right now. So first, this right here on the right, all time, no FC points, no pay to win, cowardly garbage. Then what was the other thing? Somewhere in objectives it shows the Rivals stuff, huh? Should be under what, milestones? Yeah, right here. See? I only had to win 19 matches to get there. It started me in Division 9. It never put me in Division 10 when the game started. I guess because of whatever rank I had last year at the very end. Then that's why I was there. So it took 19 wins. There was 3 draws along the way, if you're curious. I know it don't track that, but there was. But there was 0 losses too. So no losses, 3 draws, and 19 wins got me there. As you see, I never played that yet this year because I've been sticking with live events, Gauntlet, the leagues, the cups, all that stuff. Normally I can't keep up with it. If you're wondering why, if you're one of the ones that watched my Medieval Dynasty videos, if you're wondering why I haven't been able to post one of those, you know, to finish out, I think I was on the 3rd year working on. That's why, because I started playing Rivals, so it cut out the little bit of time I would have had for that game. But I will get back to that game, don't worry about that. But yeah, that's why I haven't posted that, because see, normally throughout the year I didn't play Rivals, so I had time to play some other games, because I like to play different things. but I wanted to make sure and play champs this time around just because of Liga F, and because it's going to have Atenea, Ware, and what's her name, Maria Mendez from Real Madrid. Those three are in this TOTS team coming up. So because of that, I wanted to make sure that I played champs this time around. Normally I don't care about it because, like if you see the people in my squad, yeah, I have high-rated players in my squad and stuff. Dali's really cool too. If you get lucky enough to get her, she's really good. Yeah, I don't know who else out of there. Park's alright. My Evo chain adjust park that I use is better, even though the overall is lower. It's designed better. My Mariona Evo chain, that's better too than the TOTS overall in the play styles and everything. Took a long time to get her enough pace and everything to get her usable. She sat in my club for quite a few months unused. Then I do have this Vicky Lopez one, which that'll be better than the TOTS anyways. I doubt the TOTS one's gonna have that set of play styles, because that's great. Look at those passing ones. That's all the perfect passing ones for the middle and everything. And it'll either be her card goes to a 96 or Ingen's that I have. I'd rather hers go to a 96 because it's a lot better card and more useful, unless they're going to give Ingen Quick Step Plus or something. No, I don't think they are. That's already too late. But I kind of want Leon to win Endler's team. I'd like them to actually win in real life. Because I like some of the players like Basha and Endler and Julie Brand and different stuff. And Corbin Schrader, that used to be Corbin Albert. I like some of them. Anyways, yeah. Oh, and this one's good. She's actually really good. I've used her a few times. Let's see, like 9 times I tried her out. She moves faster than you'd think. She doesn't have quick step or anything, but she does move faster. She defends better than what you'd think with just those 90s. Anyways, back to my club. As you can see, yeah, I have higher rated ones in there, but it doesn't matter. These are my favorites. There's a few favorites that can't fit that are in my club. But yeah, these are the ones I really like to play with. So I keep them here at night. As you can see, some of them are from the base card. Like daily, that's why there's no special dynamic image or anything like that. This one was from that Foundations that everyone had a chance to get early on. But you can tell. See, even like Misa, Carmona, Atenea, Redondo, Sosa, different ones, Sheila. Yeah, they're from their base cards at the start of the year. So that's why they have the regular image instead of a dynamic one. And yeah, I do have Atenea's other ones, like her Thunderstruck and her Player of the Month card too. Just like I have Redondo's Primetime card, I have Carmona's Thunderstruck and all that. But, you know, I made the Evo chains more set up how I like them. And I already played a ton of games with these, so I prefer them anyways. And I'll still play Gauntlet to earn Carmona's card that's in there. And Rose Lavelle, she has a good card. But my Carmona's better than the Team of the Season one anyways. And as you can see, I played with her a ton. But see, mine can do right and left back. I have all the roles and stuff that I need. Even though I just play her left back anyways all the time. But in case of emergency, like if something happened to Sheila or whatever, then I could always do that. But I mean, look at her defense and stuff. Like 94 interceptions, 95 defensive awareness. That's as good as the top rated TOTS cards. Better than a lot of them that just came out. And I don't even know. Well, you can see she has the FUT birthday Evo. I've had her like this for a long time. Most of mine I've had for a long time. Most of the Evos are only for like 88s and stuff, so they fit other players, but haven't fit any in my main team for quite a while. But still, I like these ones better. If you want to check them out, I'm not going to spend a ton of time on them, but if you want to just look or pause the video if you're curious to see the stuff they have. See, like her, I've had her like that for a long time. Even when Trophy Titans came out, she's like that. She's better than the top promo people at the time. And then I got Galvez. And then I normally just use her at center back. But if I wanted to play 4-1-4-1, I could technically play her as CDM. She'd be the choice for the CDM most likely because of her playstyles. I have her with these passing playstyles here. So she would make a good CDM also. But she does have fullback for right and left back, so I can swap players around anytime I need to. And then if you look at her stats for defending and stuff, mainly though, pay attention to agility. I always have it at least mid-80s or above for my back line for a long time. So even like over here, because that agility stat matters a lot more than people realize. That's why a lot of high-rated center backs totally suck. They're real big and strong, and then everyone just walks circles around them and scores all the time. Sheila I had since day one. I immediately, as soon as I had the coins on that first day, I bought Sheila. Yeah, I used her the previous year too. She's awesome. She does make a good right middle, but nobody can match her for right back for defending. That's why I keep her there. And it was the same last year too. Even when she started out, even when she was still an 86 at the time, she didn't start out at 86, but after some Evos and she was an 86, and I did that Carlos Alberto icon SBC, that's a 91, so he's 5 points overall higher. She's still better all the time at right back. Of course, that dude totally sucked at center back. He didn't have the rolls, and there weren't roll Evos at the time either, so yeah, he was terrible there. But like if you look at her agility and stuff, well, pretty much her stats across the board, I mean, she's good at everything. And even though it shows 75 strength, even before she had that Bruiser Plus, she's stronger than almost anyone in the game. I would have posted the videos of her playing Rush and using L2 and shoving people off and maneuvering around and getting goals in Rush, but I lost my memory card at the time, that one. That's why I started over in Medieval Dynasty too, because I had lost that memory card from my first playthrough that I was doing. Okay, here's Ona. Been using her for quite a while. She would have more matches, but I was swapping her back and forth with Ava Navarro for a while. And then I also used Jess Park over there for a little bit because she could play right middle too. Yeah, Ona performs really well for me, even when she was an 89, and that's when I tried Navarro for a while. Ona still performed better, so I ended up putting her back in. But if you look, she does get goals and assists and stuff, but she also works well defending. And yeah, she can play right and left back too, but I use her at right middle. And yeah, she does have Bruiser Plus, so they're pretty much screwed when they come down my right side. So if they attack on their left, because then I have both Ona and Sheila that's quick and strong and Bruiser Plus and all the stuff, and good defense. So that's cool. And she's really agile too. I like that. Alright, and then there's Ava Dios. She used to be a sub on my bench, but I have so many good ones, you know, I couldn't use them all. Because for a while I was putting Angela Sosa. This one was here, and I was playing 4-4-2 because you know, I played this formation not now when supposedly it's popular and stuff like that. I played this since February of FC25. But then by like January or so of this year, I started getting bored of the formation, so I switched to playing 4-4-2. And I like that one a lot, but I just wanted to have a little more defensive and stuff when I was doing this run through rivals and stuff, just to qualify for champs. So then I was able to bring her in, because for a while I was running 2 strikers and 2 center mids. But see, this is why she is such a good sub to have. She could play center mid or striker to come in off the bench, and she's good for that. But then having her as a starter as a center mid, now that I'm back to 4-4-1-1, she has all the passing play styles that you'd want in the middle. So that's great. And still has quick step, relentless, and technical, and the finesse to shoot. Then there's her stats. Yeah, she could use a little bit of a boost for like awareness and interceptions, even though she don't have the interception play style. But she's really fast. I can manually tackle with her and stuff, and push them off the ball well, even without bruiser. It works well to do that. She doesn't have slide tackles. She works pretty good at slide tackles too, but I like how agile and maneuverable she is, and she can shoot well. So she's like a overall player. Yeah, so I like that. And then Angela Sosa, she's awesome. I know her stats are a little bit lower, but she performs above her stats even from day one. When the game comes out, if you get her, I'll get her right away in FC27 also. But she has consistently performed above her stats, including in FC25. The way I found her, well, the way I found some of them, when I got FC25, it was to play the manager career with the women's teams, because I think that was the first game that allowed that. And then that's how I discovered some of these players, and she's one of them from manager career, because I played that, August, September, October, because it was like November something of FC25 when I very first tried Ultimate Team for the first time. So I already knew some of the players I wanted because of having them in manager career. And yeah, I put Game Changer Plus on her a long time ago. I really like that. I like it a lot better than Finesse. The reason why, you can shoot faster with Game Changer than you can with Finesse. Like if you're in a full sprint and stuff, someone's chasing you and they're real close, if you try Finesse, a lot of times the player has to slow down and then be able to hit it with the inside of their foot, and that's usually just enough time if the defender was close in order to get there to block it or mess you up. But Game Changer and Low Drivens, you can be at full sprint and then still get those shots off. And sometimes that little bit of space between you and the defender, that makes all the difference whether you get a goal or not. So I like that a lot. And she can play right middle, even though I don't normally play her out there, and she's right-footed. So then that would help even more. She's really good at free kicks too, making free kick goals. So the dead ball thing, that just helps all the more. Yeah, it shows 86 free kicks, but she's really good at them. And if you've seen in real life a year ago how Chloe Kelly made her goal for that penalty shot and stuff, Angela Sosa did that way before Chloe Kelly did. So I don't know, I guess because they won that because she was on a better team, then she got famous for that kind of penalty kick. But Angela Sosa was doing that before she was in real life. Anyways, yeah, she has good stats, but she definitely performs above the stats that she has. And I know there's supposed to be a Cam Evo coming out soon. I'm not sure if I'll put it on Angela or Araya or who, because in the season pass, it's all the way up to level 27. It has Incisive Plus as a third play style, and I really do want that for her, because different times I forget in the match when she has it and I do the through ball with Y, and it doesn't go to the right spot, to the right side of my player I'm trying to get it to, and that's why, because of no Incisive, not even base. So even if there's a Cam Evo that gets stat boosts and stuff, I really want Incisive, so I'll really have to think about that and consider it. But Araya can also play Cam, so she'll probably fit the new Evo too. And I would like her to have 5-star weak foot. She can play CDM, center, middle, and Cam. I almost never play with CDMs anymore. Last year, once in a while, I'd switch to 4-1-4-1. Sometimes, so I'd need like one player that could play CDM also. But most of the time, I don't do that. And then there's her stuff. She don't have Inventive, but she does have Tiki Plus and all the rest of the playstyles you'd want there. And Intercept and Bruiser and Quick Step Plus and all that stuff. Of course, Relentless. Almost my whole team has Relentless. I think Atenea might be the only one out of my starters that don't have it. Now, I know her stats look lower than my other people, but she's on par with them in performance. Because I have other players on my bench with higher stats, even out of my favorite players. But Araya outperforms them all the time. So she's the starter. Even though it's like mid-80s for defense and stuff. Mid to high 80s for the shooting. The passing's still real good, and dribbling and everything. Yeah, that pace in the 80s, she's faster than Nuno Mendes that has 95 with Quick Step Plus. So, because like the other options I have, like look at the stat comparison down here. Because Kearns is really good too. She is, and then look at her stuff. She's an excellent player. Yeah, needs a little bit more on defense. And then I have Jess Park, the one that I evoed, my evo chain over. You know, since whenever they had that captain's icon thing that you could do. I forget how much that cost. Wasn't that like $250,000 coins, or I can't remember what that costs. But anyways, yeah, Jess Park's real good too. This one performs better than the team of the season. And then, yeah, Daly can play striker, cam, center, middle, whatever. She's a really good substitute. So that's cool. But yeah, those players can play in the center middle. So can like Ware, her FUT birthday card. She could play there. And who else do I have over here? Oh yeah, Karchawi. FUT birthday Karchawi. She's awesome. And then she can play a ton of positions. That's cool. Last year she had left middle, and that's where I played her on my starting team, but not this year. Anyways, yeah, Raya performs really good, and it's consistent, so that's why she's the starter. And then Atenea, one of my favorite real-life players, of course, because I like Real Madrid, so not the men's team, the women's team. So I've used her a lot. And she has all those roles too, since a couple times now they've came out with the role evos to make sure you have everything. And then she has almost everything I'd want, except I'd also like First Touch and Relentless, if there's ever a way to get those. Right now you can't get more playstyles than this, maybe a third playstyle plus if they come out with one of those. If it would fit her card that's a 90. I think somewhere there's a First Touch plus for a third playstyle plus, but I don't know what the max overall is that it allows it. I don't know if it's 89 or 90 or what. If it's 90 though, she'd have to be one of the ones I'd consider. And then of course you got Redondo up here. Yeah, she's the most attractive for sure out of all the strikers in the game from what I've seen. And that counts a lot. That makes them better at the game. That's why Ona does so well too, and that's why Misa does so well as a goalkeeper. Anyways, if you're wondering why her matches are low, that's because I also have that primetime version that was an SBC, and I did that. It's not rated as high because I didn't evo it when I could have, because it was still a live card at the time. I think I put one evo on it since. But anyways, she averages like close to 2 goals and an assist each game. But that's not actually how it goes. Like one game she'll get like 4 or 5 goals, and then the next game she gets 0 or 1 goal but multiple assists. So it just depends. It depends on more on how the opponent plays, for if she's the one scoring more, or if it's like Atenea and Ona on the outsides, or if it's Sosa or something. So it depends on the opponent's team and how they play, for which players have better opportunities to score. So because of that, she gets a lot of assists too, like half as many assists as she does goals. But it's not like 2 goals and an assist in a game. It's like one game you get a whole bunch of goals, the other game you don't get goals but you get a bunch of assists. That's how it goes. And then yeah, she does have the roles, but I always play her as striker because she's my main striker, and that's the way it's going to stay. And that's how it was last year too. And then there's her play styles, which is 36. She has 7 playstyles because she had base finesse, but it got overwritten with finesse plus. But for some reason, when you get the 3rd playstyle plus, those Evos, they're not coming with another base playstyle. For some reason, the EA is trying to limit them. I don't know why. I think my Redondo last year ended up with 12 playstyles altogether. 13 by the time she had 5 playstyle pluses. So we'll see how that goes. Here's her stats though. Yeah, she doesn't have press proven, enforcer, bruiser, and only 75 strength, but with L2 she holds them off really well a lot of times. So she's one of the players that she definitely performs above what you'd see. And then yeah, I put the hunter, so that way she has 99 acceleration, 98 sprint speed. There are faster players. Atenea is faster than almost everyone. My Evo'd Atenea, not the regular ones. And Carmona. Those are 2 of the fastest players in the whole game from what I've used. I don't know who else. She's decently fast though. It's just not the very fastest in the whole game. And then has good dribbling and everything. You only need the shorter kick really, or I mean shorter pass, you know, because she's a striker, so even if she does a through ball, they're not that far from her. And the shooting's good and stuff. Normally, I think I want to go back to the 4-4-2 pretty soon, because I don't like it when Redondo's so isolated by herself up there. I like having a second one. When I did that, when I was playing the 4-4-2, I was having Jess Park be the other striker up there, because she's good at it too. She's fast and can shoot and everything. But I could also do other ones like Joan Amizaga. She was a silver. I used her as my Future Stars Academy player, and she works really well. As you can see, I played her for a while because I was playing 4-4-2. She's good at defense too, and I tended to be a little aggressive with her. That's how I got some yellow cards and a red card. But she also works well on the left side, because when I was doing the academy thing, then I got her ping pass plus. That way from the left side you can get it in there really fast to your cam or striker. And that's why also I got her with the low driven and game changer instead of finesse, because you can be running at full sprint and still get those off. And then if I play her at the left side, then she has bruiser, so that helps too. And first touch is really important. That actually matters for all positions, including defenders. And then there's her stats. It used to be more impressive at the time. You know, that it doesn't look like as much now, but she still performs well. Who else have I not shown? Oh yeah, Rolfo. This version of Rolfo is awesome. She is from the Ultimate Scream. I don't know why right here it shows her dynamic image. Anyways, yeah, I used her quite a while, at least for a sub. I tried her out for a starter for a little bit, but I missed having Atenea in there. I used Rolfo some last year too. She's cool. And then she can play left back, left middle, left wing, but I usually use her as a sub for left middle. And then, see, you can use her as a starter. She never runs out of energy with Relentless Plus. So that was cool. I'm glad I got that there. And then Jockey Plus, Intercept Plus. So, and of course the first touch. Even though I use her as a defender, that matters to not make mistakes. And the bruiser and everything. Quick step, good passing. And then there's her stats. See, she's been this way for a while. During that Trophy Titans promo. So at the time, her stats looked really good compared to everyone else, you know, before Team of the Season and everything. But she performs really well. I used her in Rush too. She works well there. Haven't showed off. Oh wait, I didn't show off Misa yet. Yeah, so she's my favorite goalkeeper. I did use Endler for a while, her Thunderstruck card, until I was able to get more Evos for Misa a while back. Then I put Misa back in there. And yeah, I can run her down there if the opponent's bad and score goals once in a while. But she's 5-star, 5-star, 5'8", so obviously she's huge. But I did give her this Aerial Fortress, and that seems to make a difference, because she's the best performing goalkeeper that I've had this year. She does better than the other ones that are way bigger and higher stats and everything, and she outperforms them all the time. And yeah, I do have rapid because, once she's on the ball, if I need to get her to the side, if they're doing a high press, and I need to move my goalkeeper out to the side some in order to get it to my left back or right back. And do have the rush out plus and the far reach plus. I don't know. I do want all these other ones plus. I don't know when there'll be an Evo to allow a third playstyle plus for a goalkeeper, but I'd really like the cross claimer. I think that matters a lot more than people realize. And then there's her stats. I put a cat on her. Meow Misa. That way I see her reflex is 96. And that positioning, so she'll have 98 positioning and be in the right spots. So some of that stuff must help because she's been way more effective than other goalkeepers I've used. Okay, now here's Jana that I have for a substitute. My center back substitute, I've switched different people in and out, so that's why she don't have a whole lot of matches played. And usually my center backs stay in the whole match. The only reason sometimes I need to sub them out is if it's a difficult opponent and I'm using the full team press, then it wears on their stamina some. So then late in the second half, sometimes I'll put someone in. But see, she's 5'4". That Galvez that I use, Rocio Galvez, she's 5'9". So it does give you a height disadvantage when I sub in other ones. But she has really good play styles, and she's agile and performs really well. It's just if they have someone tall and they're doing a corner, it can get difficult. Basha I've used before quite a few times as a substitute. And yeah, she can play a lot of positions, that's why. Right and left back, center back, right and left middle, right and left wing. So she can sub for all that stuff. And then there's her stuff. 3, 6, yeah, she's full of the play styles. She can't fit anymore right now. Maybe if they get a third play style plus, something like Pinged or Bruiser or something like that would be useful. Then there's her stats. I mostly use her as a defender and distributor, but I like how versatile she is. I think I covered almost everyone. Oh yeah, I got Lundqvist over here. I did give her that other Evo that adds center back position to her, and then did the rolls one on it in case I want to use that. She's good. I've used her, and she can shoot well too. I've used her in rush, and she can shoot well. But yeah, it's just hard when you have too many players that you like. I can't even fit them all on the bench. And then I got Kerr over here. For a while I used her in the 4-4-2. This is her Thunderstruck card. I used her in the 4-4-2 with Redondo for a little bit until they had that Future Stars Academy. Then I started using Amizaga there with her. I forget, she recently got some sort of Evo, I don't remember what. And then I put that Excellence thing on her for the stamina so I could fit her somewhere. She's good too, but I just have so many good ones, it's impossible to use them all. I know this ran on a long time, but I just thought you might be interested in checking out the team. So that's it for this one. That was the promotion thing to Division 6. I don't know if I'll be playing Rivals again for a while. Maybe not until the next season or something, if there's something good that I want. Because all you needed was Division 6 to play Champs, so I can get Liga F cards. So hopefully you enjoyed that. Yeah, whooped their Hullet and Donnarumma and Shaw and all that stuff too. Catch you next time.